Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a fantastic weekend. I look forward to giving you some new stock picks to help you to be successful in the stock market in the coming week. Last week we had Thursday where we had all new time highs on the SPY, and so that was very encouraging to see that type of price action, which is giving me a little bit more confidence in the market, and I'm starting to feel like a breakout could possibly happen this next week. Of course, I can be completely wrong because the stock market does not care what I think, and it can go right back down into bearish strategies, but so far I feel good about where the stock market is going. At the time of filming this video, boy, Bitcoin is really going crazy. That is really good to see and exciting for a lot of investors for sure. Well, let's get into it. In this video, I'm going to cover everything that happened in the previous week. So this is a review video. Also, I'm going to give you some new top 7 picks to help you be successful that are based on insiders, legal insider activity. And the insider activity is the news before the news. Let's get right to it. Let's start with Friday. On Friday, if you had all the stocks from the top 7 that a lot of our Discord members had, you would have had a 0.37% gain. Personally, I had a 0.37% gain, so happened to be exactly the same amount. Month to date, this list is at a 10.17% gain. So far, so good. Doing okay for the month, definitely doing better than a lot of things. Year to date, personally, I am at an 80.1% gain, so it was exciting for me to break 80%. Looking forward to my goal, which I set at the beginning of the year, which is a 500% gain. I believe it's very possible with following the insiders. Last year had over a 1400% gain, and in 2019 had a 232% gain following the insiders, and so it has been good times lately. I'm expecting that to continue. I like to use Webull for a lot of my trading, and the reason why I do is I can trade earlier than others. I can trade as early as 3 a.m. and as late as 7 p.m. Central Time. So I like that. I also love all the scanners. Anyway, if you are looking for a powerful broker, please check it out. We have a link in the description down below. I also want to give a shout out for our Patreon group. We have a lot of fantastic Patreon members and we are growing. We would love you to be a part. We have a link for that down below. Even our basic members are enjoying a nice average gain of about 20% each and every month following the insiders. That is no guarantee of future results. And of course, you need to do your own due diligence, but those alerts have been very successful and we look forward to that continuing. So please check that out. We have a link down below. Our basic membership is only $27 a month. All right, so I've had 4 green days in a row. Looking forward to this, and the market was very good. So let's review exactly what happened in the premium group. So I'm going to list off of all the stocks that were sold in the premium group. Now, a lot of these are mid to long-term holds, so it takes a while for these to turn around, and so that is something to watch for. And I am always diligent in looking at this list, and when one pops, that's when I sell it. And so there tends to be a really high win rate on this because I'm literally just buying the stock and waiting for it to get its move or its catalyst that I'm expecting. The first one is NETE, sold for a 21.9% gain. Sold MOTS for a 7.24% gain. Sold FUSE for a 2.97% gain. Sold HEC for a 0.54% gain. Sold BBKCF for a 56.7% gain, and sold WMT call options for a 48.07% gain. So that was 6 out of 6. That is a 100% win rate. Average gain per pick was 22.90%. Now there are some red stocks that I have on there that I've been holding for a while. They just have not hit their catalyst point yet. I am holding those, and with the recent market downturn, took a little hit on those, but those are mid to long-term holds, and so I am just going to wait. I believe in the company and I've done my research and know that they will turn around eventually. Okay, let's go to the standard room. Standard room, I like to trade SPY, so lots of trades of the SPY. On Monday, traded the SPY for a 30% loss. Yeah, not good. These are all call options. On Tuesday, 12% gain. On Wednesday, 3% gain. On Thursday, 20% gain. And on Friday, 11% loss. And so that's how that went. went. That was 3 out of 5, 60% win rate. Average gain per pick of 1.2% loss. So that was not good. Anyway, I look to improve that this next week. Looking forward to that. All right, now for the top 7 list. These are all stocks that were in our top 7 list and have been talked about in our top 7 list that I have sold and found an exit point on in this last week and put alerts out to our group. So here we go. The first is XOM, sold for a 7.46% gain. Sold SATS for a 12.96% gain. Sold YAYO for a 15.14% gain. Sold STSA for a 0.46% gain. Sold PRMW for a 4.56% gain. Sold VTVT for a 7.1% loss. Sold SAII for an 8.95% loss. Sold ADC for a 3.44% gain. Sold IHRT for a 4.54% gain. Sold CWH for a 23.22% gain. Sold TAST for a 5.22% gain. Sold NTAP for a 2.5% gain. Sold ADT for a 9.45% gain. Sold CTHR for a 14.74% gain. Sold PH for a 4.86% gain. So that is 15 total picks. And so most of these are 3-day swing plays and some are up to 5 days. And so I have different reasons why I go 3 days or 5 days on them, but the average gain per pick is 6.17%. That's an 86.67% win rate. Extremely good for this last week. Now my average over the last 5 years has been a 70% win rate with an average gain per pick of 3% per pick. So this is well above average week, making up for our below average week that we had the previous week. Well, now let's get to our top 7 and get to all of our different stocks that we have. We have the top 7 and others. I am not a financial advisor. Of course, you need to do your own due diligence each and every day and not just follow anyone blindly. But here we go. We got some picks to give you some success this coming week. Let's start with the others, and we only have one of those, and that is INCY. This is Insight. Still have this stock. I am waiting. My price target on this is $90. It had huge insider activity and also a lot of positive news, but it has not popped, mainly I think because of the market correction that happened. So on Friday, this finished down 0.59%. My average in it's $80.49. Since calling this out, it is down 1.84%, and my price target on it is $90. Number 7, so now we're to the top 7 already, is Wendy's, WEN. And on Friday, this finished up 1.18%. My average in it's $20.96. Since calling this out, it is down 2.19%. And the chief legal officer has been buying up shares at $18.98 a share. Also, there's been some big block buys on this. Now, they have gotten a little bit of good news, but nothing really that big. And I can see this stock starting to move upwards, so I think it will do well this next week. Analysts have an average target price of $24.69. Number 6 is Snowflake, SNOW, and on Friday this finished down 3.28%. My average in it is $229.42. Since calling this out, it is up only 0.26%. But this stock is a real terrific value, especially when you look at the daily chart and the RSI, and so it has a very low RSI. I expect this to recover as the NASDAQ recovers. I believe the sell-off was too extreme, at least that's what I believe. And the insider activity shows that the 10% owner who purchased $41 million worth of shares in open market believes the same as I do, and most of those purchases were done in the 230s. And analysts have an average target price of $303.74. I think this is way oversold, so this stock is still a great price and a fantastic value. Should have some success with it in the coming week. Number 5 is EVFM. This is EVFM, and on Friday this finished down 0.35%. My average in it is $2.58. Since calling this out, it is up 10.85%, doing very, very well. The CEO purchased shares at $2.28 in open market, and not long ago this was a $5 stock, and so with this market correction, this has still not recovered the way that I think it will. And so analysts have an average target price of $7.40, so I think this is a good value. Looking forward to great gains with this one. Number 4 is APRN. This is Blue Apron, and on Friday this finished up 3.33%. My average in it is $8.29. Since calling this out, it is up only 1.01% so far, but I think it's got more to go. A CEO and another director purchased shares in open market. Analysts have a nice upside here and have an average target price of $9.53. Number 3 is WMT. This is Walmart. And on Friday, this finished up 1.51%. My average in it is $123.41. And the reason why I bought it is because I like the insider activity on it. Since calling this out, it is up 1.28%. This stock is way too low. I believe a great value. And Randall Stevenson purchasing shares in open market, and he is the old AT&T CEO. Analysts have an average target price of $159.84. I expect this next week to be a nice correction back upwards where it should be, and this is a nice opportunity to make some money as this one moves back upwards. Number 2 is Microsoft. MSFT, and on Friday this finished down 0.58%. This one is brand new to the list, and since calling this one out, it is down 0.78%. My average in it is $237.55. And a director bought $1 million worth of shares at $236.80. And they caught a little bit of flack on Friday, so for them to only be down 0.58, they had some negative news drop, and to be down just that small amount is actually very encouraging for me. I think that this is a great value, and I think it's a stock you can make a lot of money on. Analysts have an average target price of $273.59. So there's a nice 20% upside here, and it should do really, really well. All right, number 1 is VERU. This is VERU. And on Friday, this finished up 1.98%. My average in it is $14.90. And since calling this out, it is only up 1.34%. So this is a great opportunity if you are watching this on YouTube. This is right after the insider activity, and you have time to get into this and probably get a great entry on Monday morning. And so this is one that I would really look for. Grace Hewen purchased shares, and they have a presentation this next Tuesday. And so that is kind of key. I love insider activity before a presentation. So I'm expecting good news at that presentation, and analysts have a gigantic upside on this. So there's a lot of upside here. Analysts have an average target price of $24.75. So those things combined, I think that will make this one really move upwards. This should be really, really good. And so if you are looking for a stock to make some money on, check that out. And then also check out my PDUFA video that came out. We just recently called out a stock that got FDA approval. If you watched that video, that had a really nice return, was able to earn 82%. And so if you are watching just the top 7s and not seeing my PDUFA videos, you do not want to miss out on a lot of those. Those are great. That is a great strategy when it's working, and it should do very well. I wish all of you the best on the stock market. Please be careful out there, and Raythoven out.